Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's a great game, isn't it? It turns out that game has some sort of a spiritual sequel, which is Ghoul Patrol. It is not as good, but contrary to what a lot of people say, this game is playing. It's co-op. It can be played co-op. And I'm gonna also add that I am the Ghoul Patrol community. I'm pretty sure that I'm the only guy who runs it. I've never seen anyone else run it. You can pick Zeke or Julie, but you always want Julie because she is more fun to look at. That's literally why. There's no gameplay difference between them. So we go at a library, we see a strange book, we read into it, and oh my god, there's gonna be zombies and things and creepy things that are going to appear all around, so now we have to save people. So it works kind of like Zombies Ate My Neighbors. There's 10 victims per level, and the level is gonna end if all victims are saved or killed. If you get all the victims killed, it's game over and you lose. I hope it's not gonna happen. However, just like in ZAMN, it's very useful to get victims killed because that will make them disappear from the next levels, but not of the whole game, just the next levels of the world. This game has 5 worlds, so killing victims will remove victims in the next levels of just this world. So it's good. It's not as good as in ZAMN, but it's good still. And also you have to manage keys and supplies also. It's really important. My default weapon is a crossbow. It's infinite, but does little damage. Later on I'm gonna get better weapons. So my plan, I pretty carefully planned what victims I want to kill and what victims I want to save. Hey, we got a ghost. That's nice. I'm gonna use him to kill people. So in this level, I really want to kill 6 victims and only save 4. To have 4 victims in the next level. Oh, dude, I want the ghost. So please kill the hobo. Thank you. And now I'm gonna drag him around with me. I want to accumulate speed. Kill the painter. Kill the painter. Okay, I only need one of these 2 guys, but that's fine. I'm gonna get both for the price of 1. We're gonna have to kill an old fellow over here. Letting him hit me. Oh, I saved him! No! That's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. I think I know what to do, but it might be harder than I think. I will need to have another victim killed in the next level. If I can't do that, I will have to reset though. Because it might be very, very, very bad. I didn't want to save that victim. Okay, now I'm just gonna use this tree to kill this guy. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm kind of worried. I don't know if I will be able to kill the extra victim that will show up in the next level. We'll see how it goes though. I know where it is though. I don't know if I can attract a zombie to its location. If I have to reset, I think I might do it. We'll see. Yeah, that's Slimer from Ghostbusters. I hope I will be able to kill that guy. Because there's one victim I cannot kill. It's the one on the street. Okay, please. I hope you can go through and kill that daddy. Yeah, nice. Okay, we're good. We're back on track. I wasn't sure that this guy was killable. Because he was really protected by a trash bin and walls and stuff. But he's killable, so that's good. Ghost, please kill a grandpa. I need this key. Yeah. In the beginning of the game you have no keys and you have still quite a lot of doors to open, so you need to be a bit careful with your keys. Okay, now we're gonna go across all the level. Hence why it's good to kill a lot of victims, so you don't have to do much of a level. Okay, nice. I got a good spawn there. So that was the only victim I had to save because that victim is not killable. It's not possible to bring any zombie to the other side of the road because they just won't cross. So that's the only victim that you're forced to save. But now it's the only victim that I have saved, so it's there's only going to be 1 victim in the next 2 levels. So we're good, we're good. There's only one victim. I hope it's not gonna die. It's very rare. It happened to me once. I don't know why, but yeah, it's a thing that can happen. If an eyeball kills it. Don't die. Okay. It's extremely rare. It happened to me once. So now we saved the only victim, so the door has appeared. But I'm going to do a marathon safety. I'm going to go to the left and pick up a blue potion. Oh, and you might be wondering what's happening. I'm using a red potion. It turns me into the Grim Reaper, which is really cool. You're invincible, you float and stuff, and you can break some of the breakable walls. So there it created a shortcut, basically. Now 4th level, there's still just one victim, so we don't need to visit much of the level. There's a red potion there, we want it. And apparently you need keys to open windows. They're just like walls. They're just like doors, sorry. Oh, 3 keys, nice. I'm pretty good at keys. Okay, we're just picking up a bunch of keys. Yeah, still picking keys because I'm not sure about my key count for the next world. It's gonna be quite... it's not gonna be very generous with keys, and there's gonna be a lot of doors to open. Okay, first boss is Robocop, for some reason. Okay, first I'm gonna deplete all the smash cannon that I have. And finish him off with machine gun. So in order of power, laser and mortar gun are the same. They're the top weapon, so I just use 50 mortar. And next there is the machine gun. So mortar and laser do 17 damage, machine gun does 13. Then there's plasma, which does 11. And finally, your normal weapon does, I think it's 8, I'm not sure. And don't ask me why these values, it's just how it is. And that boss had 1024 HP, I think. Just don't ask, it's the thing. But you might have noticed that I picked up a lot of plasma gun, even though it does only 11 damage, because it turns out that for bosses 2 and 3, it does 17 instead of 11. So it's basically as strong as a laser and mortar. For some reason, it's probably a bug. I'm not sure that it's a bug, but it's probably a bug. Okay, I needed to attract the samurai, so he kills 3 guys. Now I'm gonna hope these guys... Okay, these guys can kill this dude. This prayer. Yeah, he prayed for his life and he just died because I'm a monster. Let's pick up this invincibility potion. Oh, I'm almost dead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna heal with this. Oh, he's here. Yeah, kill this guy, please. Thank you. Yeah, these guys don't always appear, so when they do, I just take advantage and let them kill victims. Here, I don't really need to kill a very specific number of victims. I just want to have between 2 and 4 in the next level. It's okay if I have 4, because it's not going to waste too much time. Yeah, here, I think I have enough victims killed, so I can just go save these 2. Yeah, the time it takes to get them killed here pretty much matches the time it takes to save them in the next level, so it does not matter too much. And I have the exact number of keys I need, and now I have 0. Okay, I'm also going to pick up this key, and there should be a samurai here. He's not here? Samurai! Where is he? Whoa. It's very strange that he didn't appear, but whatever. I'm going to pick this samurai instead. To kill this lady. Thank you. Oh, come on. Yeah, usually there's another samurai here, so killing that lady was not supposed to be that slow, but well, whatever. Where is this samurai going? Okay, kill that lady, thank you. Alright, we finished the level. I think I have 4 or maybe 3 victims. Any number is fine. Yeah, 3. 3 is good. Yeah, any number 2, 3 or 4 is fine. Yeah, Yeah, it's not really any use to try to really try to get everybody killed but one. It's probably more waste. It's probably gonna waste more time than it's worth. There's tons of supplies here, so I'm gonna pick up everything and have a lot of laser gun because laser does a lot of damage. And now this world only has 2 levels before the boss, so yeah, there's this guy. Is there a guy here? Oh no, there's not. Yeah, there's a guy here when you have 4 victims to save. I forgot. Oh, we lost time. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, the other 2 are here and to the right. And pick up some keys. I don't have too many keys. Well, I should be fine. I have to be a bit careful. Okay, that was the last guy. Let's pick up all these supplies, and we are through. So now this is going to be the second boss, and as I explained earlier, it turns out that plasma gun does 17 damage to the boss, exactly like the mortar gun and the laser, but it shoots very fast, which makes it extremely good. It's a very good choice, so I'm gonna just use plasma, and he will be dead fast. Again, I don't know why, just for this boss and the next, this gun does a lot of damage. It does as much as laser and mortar. But yeah, here you saw. Woo! He's dead already. It's very convenient because you get a lot of plasma in the game, which does not take too much time to pick up, and that's just enough ammunition to kill the second and the third boss. Just with the plasma guns which are laying around next to you in the round, so it's very convenient. I was very happy when I discovered that thing about plasma. Okay, third world, it was my favorite as a kid, because there's tons of secrets everywhere and extra lives you can pick up. Let's wait for, yeah, this wall to be smashed by a barrel. I need to attract this zombie to this guy, and now use another red potion to go to this wall and create a shortcut. Sometimes you're really lucky and there's gonna be a zombie killing that hobo, but it doesn't happen very often. This guy's gonna be killed by a barrel. It doesn't one up, but I cannot pick it up because I cannot jump as the Grim Reaper. Zombies! I need zombies! I'm not lucky here. I didn't get any zombie spawns, okay. Because they were all down there. Okay, I need to attract... Oh, come on! Kill this guy. Thank you. Now I'm gonna try to have one of these ghosts kill another guy, but yeah, I'm gonna run out of Grim Reaper. It lasts like 42 seconds or so. Kill him, nice. Okay, normally I don't need to kill the next 2 victims, I just killed the right amount. I'm also planning to have 6 victims killed, because I really want to be left with 4 in the next level. Any other number is not going to be as efficient. There's no use killing more, because the next victims are pretty readily available in the next level. Especially the one that I want to save, because I still need to save one. Remember, if everybody dies, it's instant game over. Okay, now there's 6 deaths, and luckily, with just 4 victims saved, there's going to be 1 victim right next to me in the next level. So it's the only one I'm going to save, and I'm going to try to get the others killed. So this one, I'm saving him. And I'm going to watch my key count. Yeah, 8 is fine. Yeah, key count should be good. Still picking those 2. It's probably not even really required. Okay, let's go kill the victims. Zombie, please kill the hobo. Thank you. Now more plasma, which is just right there, conveniently. Oh, come on. Yeah, sometimes they like to get stuck on walls and corners. Come on. That's so dumb. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna pick up the medikits. I will definitely need 1 of them at least. I picked up 2 because 1. Oh, there's no zombie here. They were all there. Yeah, you have to pay attention to where the zombies spawn. Okay, pick up some supplies. and switch to the red potion because it's going to be extremely useful in the next 2 levels. So there's another property of the Grim Reaper transformation, is that it floats, so it does not need to swim. And in the next level, it's a lot of water everywhere, so if you don't use the Grim Reaper transformation, it's going to be a lot slower. So that's why I'm just going to save that one victim, pick up 2 red potions and some plasma gun, and be out of there. Okay, let's go here. I think blue potion is here. Oh no, thing. I never remember. Okay, just a bit later. Here it is. First blue potion. Oh, plasma. I need this one. It's so hard to remember the layout of this level. It's crazy. And if I need another plasma here. Well, I should not need those 1-ups. Yeah, with Zombies Ate My Neighbors, when this game got developed, it was not right away intended to be a sequel. I think it was turned into a sequel of Zombies Ate My Neighbors later. So that's why it really looks like Zombies Ate My Neighbors with same characters and same stuff, but not quite. Like, not everything corresponds correctly. Also, the game is not as good. It controls like a car, basically. Your character, contrary to Zombies Ate My Neighbors, here you can run, but it's difficult to do efficiently. You see, you need to keep the Y button pressed, just like in Hook, but the Y button also is your attack button. It's very strange the way it works, and you control your character like a car. Okay, switching to this, and to plasma, because it does lots of damage. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit because this guy has more health than the previous boss. And now that I'm almost dead... Okay, invincibility potion, first use. I'm just gonna sit inside of him, use this. And he should be dead just as I run out of plasma. Or close to that. Okay, yeah. I just had 18 left. Might as well use them because I don't need them. There we go. Pretty optimized. And he died just before the blue potion got expired. So that boss had 4096 health. The next 2 bosses are gonna have the same health, but they're not gonna be as easy to beat because I won't have plasma, which does a lot of damage, contrary to this boss. Okay, level 4 is the Middle Ages. There's just 2 levels before the boss again, so here, the strategy, as usual, get everybody killed but one guy. Come on. Okay, kill this guy. Is there an armored guy to kill this armored guy? Okay, there's an armored guy. Thank you. Now I'm gonna need to be lucky with eyeballs. Or I could use this armored guy, because why not? Oh no, he stopped following me. Thank you for killing him. And last one. This might take a bit. Or not. Okay, he died. Nice. I got kind of lucky. Alright, now I'm going to do a strat which is not the optimal strat, but the optimal strat does not work all the time. And I really cannot afford it to not work. So, you go here, that's normal. And in a war record attempt, I would go through the castle, and then go through the right wall. But for a marathon run, I will definitely do it in the other order. Oh, this guy! Oh yeah, I need you. Come on. Because you are never sure that all the enemies are gonna be there. It does not always happen. Sometimes these armored guys don't spawn, and they will never spawn again. And if they don't, then nobody is left to kill the last victim, which is really, really terrible. Because you need someone. You need that last victim to die. Kill her. What? Stop being stuck, you dummy. Oh, what the okay, thank you. That was so bad. I'm gonna pick up some stuff. The smash guns. Smash guns is gonna be really important for the next boss. So here I tracked a guy because you can't be sure that the next lady is gonna be killed by skulls. Usually she does, but it's not certain. Okay, she's gonna die. Yeah, good. Got a lot of lag though for no reason. And everybody's dead except for the king, so let's make sure he does not die. That was actually kind of close. This game will always surprise me. There's so much randomness in everything, the appearance of monsters. So there I did things in an unoptimal way because the end of the level is right at the end. So normally you would just go there and hope that an armored guy appears on the top right to kill the last victim. But as I explained, it does not always happen. Sometimes the armored guys don't spawn, and if they don't, it's over. They will never spawn again. I don't know why, and it completely ruins the speedrun. The reason for that is that you want to only have one victim to save in this level. Otherwise, you have to go through another part of it, which is extremely long. Because the second victim that appears, if you have two victims or more, the second victim is going to be on the very top left part. So you have one whole big bunch of this level to visit, and it's a really hard level. There's tons of holes, so that's why I used a blue potion, so I could just run on holes and not die. It's a really hard level if you don't do it the cheesy way. Okay, this boss is dumb. If I place myself here, wait for it. He's stuck. He will not move. It's kind of precise, but it's really funny that it really works. He's supposed to be wiggling left and right and then charging at you. That's what he's supposed to do. And charging at you from the top to bottom, then go back to the top very, very fast. And also his shield protects him, so you want to be attacking him without his shield on. But the fact that he's stuck in this loop makes him not defend, and he's completely vulnerable to my attacks, so I just finish him off with all my good weapons. Nice. Okay, just heal. And now I exactly have 2 red potions and one blue one, which is exactly what I need. The blue potion is going to be used in the next level, so I can pass, so I can go on holes. Okay, I can go on the void without falling, and it will make the level much easier. And the 2 red potions are going to be used for the final boss, basically. So here, use blue potion right away. So now I'm invincible against gravity. So this is even stronger than invincibility in Mario games. Because in Mario games you can still fall into a hole and die. Here you cannot. I'm literally running on walls, on holes. So that's pretty cool. So here there's just one level before... Oh! Invincibility stopped. Shoot. Oh, that's okay. Hopefully I don't die again. I don't remember where victims are. Oh no, there's none. I have to go all the way. Oh, and there's Grim Reapers as an enemy, which they look just like me when I'm a Grim Reaper, so that's kind of confusing. They look exactly like me. Okay, I still have one life, and there's gonna be an extra bonus life later, so... Yeah, I'm still not in a danger zone. These guys do a lot of damage though. Well, they don't do damage, but they take a lot of damage. So, thanks to dying later, right here, I'm gonna take a death, and that will make the level some sort of closed loop, which is really nice for routing. Because that was the last victim, and the door appears to happen, just happens to appear here. So that's very good for the routing of this level. And now, final boss. It's smashing time! I'm just attracting him to the top, and I will use my last 2 red potions to dispose of him. So red potions do a lot of damage. You basically do only 8 per frame that you hit something. Per amount of few frames that you hit. It works in a weird way. I saw that in RAM. However, it does not do as much damage as strong weapons. But the problem is, this guy is so dangerous. He jumps and attacks all the time. So if you want to fight him with mortar gun or laser, you're gonna have such a bad time that it's probably not worth it. It might be a better strat for a TAS. As a mere human player, I'm just gonna fight him like this with my last 2 red potions. And the potions were just carefully routed. I picked potions which are kind of close to me, and there just happened to be the right amount of them to make the run fast, so might just do it like that. So I'm sorry that you're not really seeing the boss, but the problem is he always jumps upwards. Getting tired of mashing. But he should die a little bit before my potion runs out. This is a final boss, it's going to be timed just as I enter the door. Okay, yeah, he's dead. This is what he was supposed to look like. So this is basically the creature that came out of the book that we read in the library. That plot point. Just need to save every victim. They appear randomly, by the way. Come on. Fine. Ah, now it's sub 25. That's fine. That's still a good time for a marathon, and with all the safeties that I took. The extra blue potion and very safe level 4, world 4. So this was Ghoul Patrol, the infamous successor of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. So I'm gonna say it again, even though I definitely acknowledge that Zombies Ate My Neighbors is a far better game, it has way more content, more fun to play, this one is really not as bad as people usually say it is. Of course, it's way worse, but it's not a bad game per se. It's pretty fun. It has good music, I think. It's also a nice co-op game. You can co-op that. It just doesn't have as much content, and yeah, running around is kind of weird. You get stuck on walls a lot, but that also makes the speedrun kind of fun. I think this routing the speedrun was a very good experience, because there's tons of things that you have to optimize. Use of potions, use of weapons, optimizing keys. My current PB at this is a 23:30 something, like a mid 23. It's not that optimized, to be honest. With the very hard strats, what you want to do is you take 1 fewer blue potion, and you're hoping that the question mark potions that you take will give you the blue potion effect, which is random. So yeah, a more aggressive route will count on question mark potions to give you what you want. Yeah, that's true, Julian. My PB for this game is pretty old. It was still done on an emulator, so eventually, at some point, I will have to get a better PB on console, as I have set out to do. It's one of my goals. Beat all my emulator PBs with console runs. Well, we have one final game, I think. Any ideas for bonus run? Oh. So, well, after that I have Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. So, what do you guys think? Should I do an any-person run, or should I do a 100% run, even though it's only like 1 minute longer? I'll let you guys decide for Pitfall. Because apparently we have we are a bit ahead of schedule. Yeah. Fiedel is asking me if I have a bonus run, but I don't think I could afford it. I could propose anything else, because I haven't anything else derusted. I'm really sorry. Oh, maybe I could try Demon's Crest any %, because that's not in schedule. Yeah, maybe I could try Demon's Crest any %. That's short. I should be able to do it, but it's not too. It will be rusty, but well, okay. Hundo, yeah, all right. Hundo for Pitfall. It's a good choice because I don't do it as much. It's gonna be a little bit more challenging.